Hi folks, I set the camera up earlier because I was in the middle of a bit of a breakdown. As many of you know, I'm Aspergic, and I wanted to try and demonstrate for someone in my situation what that's like. So I set the camera up, and then I didn't record anything because it was all a bit weird. I'm sort of coming out the far side of it now, so I figured I would switch the camera on and explain what it's like. And this isn't something I normally do because normally I'm around people. And so, talking about this stuff whilst there's people sat in the back of your living room is a bit weird, or at work or whatever. So I figured as I was in a hotel room by myself, it's easier to split this stuff out to the camera. So here we go. So an awful lot of Asperger's and Aspergic people depend on repetitive, doing the same stuff time after time. And I do quite a bit of traveling for work, which I really enjoy because I love coming to the United States. I think it's great. I love being here. But it doesn't make it any less awkward for someone who likes to, do stuff. So my home life is like start work at some point during the day, maybe do something in the morning, early afternoon, do some work, come home, say hello to the kids and the missus, have dinner, interact with the kids, put the kids to bed, then 8 o'clock start work and go through till whatever time, like 1 a.m.-ish. And that seems to suit my lifestyle pretty well. It means that I can do stuff during the day, which means I get outside and see some sunshine. It means that it distracts me from, sitting in front of a computer all day. And then in the evening when I'm working with Americans, they're just there, so I can interact in real time. So I have quite a sociable, even if it's remote, working relationship with people. But of course, when I come out here, it's different. And so I came out yesterday, which was Saturday, and I stayed awake till about 11, went to bed, woke up at 8, and planned to have a really productive day. I was going to go out and do stuff. I was going to do a bit of work, catch up on emails and stuff, go around town, and I've done none of that. And I've sat in my hotel room since 8 a.m. It's now 8:45 p.m. So for the last 12 and 3/4 hours, I have popped out twice. I went to the supermarket and I went to buy some dinner for about 15 minutes. But outside of that, I've sat in my hotel room and watched American football literally all day, which should be good. It's taking time off, it's slowing down, but it's equally as stressful being confined to a room, because I don't want to go out and see people. I don't want to go out and do stuff. And, you sit here and you'll notice me rocking, which probably makes most of you seasick. In reality, I want to sit here and rock. And, it's generally quite a stressful existence. Until tomorrow. When tomorrow happens and so this is all about schedules and doing stuff. I know that at 7 o'clock tomorrow I've got to leave here, I've got to go down to the badging office, I've got to get a new badge, I've got to get onto campus, I've got to make a couple of calls, I've got to speak to a few people, then I've got to go to work, and for the rest of the day I will interact with people and it will be fine. But what I really miss on nights like tonight is just the little desk that's under my stairs, cracking up my laptop, doing some work, chilling out on my sofa at home. I have a sofa here, but it's vastly different to sitting on my sofa at home with my laptop on my lap and, in my house. And yeah, it's really quite stressful. So I'm feeling better now. It was pretty bad earlier. But I will sit here and eat a mammoth bag of trail mix, literally the size of my body, and contemplate life. But yeah, being Aspergic is great in some respects because it allows you to think differently to a lot of people. It allows you to do stuff differently to a lot of people. But it brings a lot of stresses and strains and weird lifestyle habits that aren't normal, but that's just how it is. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for listening. Sometimes it's strange being me. It is what it is.